Hi everyone, my name is Blessing, and today I'm going to be taking us on the 427 data management application uh, for WGU. It's actually in my SQL course, so we're going to be going through the lab. And then this is going to be like a series covering all of the labs for involved. So we're going to cover the lab for 7.1 and also 7.1 to the end of the entire 7, probably to 7.10. Then we're also going to cover the practice assessment that also is like 18. So the series is going to be a very long series, and this is going to be the first lab we're going to be working on. It's going to be like a 10 minute in total for each of the questions. So let's just go really fast. So set it at 7.1 lab author movie table. The movie table has the following columns: ID, title, gen, rating code, and year. So positive integer, title is variable length string, gen is variable length string, rating code is variable length string, year is integer. So write author statement to make the following modification to the movie table. So we have add a producer column with Basha data type max 50, remove the gen column, change the year column name to release year, and change the data type to small int. So basically what we are asked to do in this session is basically to work on the structure of this table, not on the data. So you need to understand, because when you are working on data, the language you use is different from when you are working on the structure. So we're going to work on structure. Structure are like things like the table, the views, and stuff like that. Those are structure. So, and here we're going to be working on the structure of this, which is the table. So let's just do the first thing we're asked to do. They say add a producer column with version data type max 50. So that's the first thing. So when you are doing and working on the structure, you use author. So I'm going to do it in cap. You can do it in small letter, author. So we have to mention the table name, like the structure type. Here is not a view, it's a table, it's not an index. So author table, author table, and then we're going to put the table name the same way it is written, you know, perfectly the same way. So movie. So then what are we asked to do? Add a producer column with version data type. So we're going to add then producer, then version, then that's 50. So version is variable character. So that's for the first question in this among the three questions. So the second one says remove the gen volume. So we're gonna also say author table movie. So it says remove the gen column. So we're gonna say drop gen. So one thing you should understand is when you are dealing with, if you want to delete values from a table, you use delete. If you want to remove part of the structure like the column, you use drop. Or if you want to you use drop basically. So drop applies to structure, delete applies to values. So understand that. It's going to make your life easy. Then the last one says change the year column name to release year and change the data type to small int. So let's just do that. Author table movie. So then change from year. So the previous name is, or the current name is year. So we're going to change it to release year, and change the data type to small int. So release year small int. So that's just that. So now we're gonna run that. I hope you understand. Basically, change is what we're trying to do. So what are we changing? We're changing this column year to release year, and it's gonna be small int in terms of the data types that is gonna go into that column. So for that column will probably the attributes. So let's just submit, then submit for grading and see what we have. So we passed our submission is passed. So let us see what it happens. So these are results: column name, data type, character maximum length 50, and that's the first one. And the second one, release year, small int unknown. So it's been changed from year to release year. We have small int and it's known. Basically, that's just what we have. Thank you once again for watching this video. I hope you understand the basic concept and what this particular lab session is trying to get us to understand. It's trying to help us to understand altering movie table, like basically how to alter a table. So always remember, when you need to alter the structure of a table, or when you need to modify the structure of a table, which happens to the not the value inside, you use alter, and you use alter, alter table movie. But always remember, you have to put table. When you are doing delete, you will see when it's time you use, instead of alter, you use update. And in such case, you don't have to mention like table before you put the table name. And another thing is, if you are deleting values from a table, you use update and you don't put the table. Like if you have table, you just put the table name. And also, you don't use drop, you use delete. When we have a scenario like that, you're going to understand. So thank you once again for watching this video. Continue this whole series. Either you are start doing this for sake of getting your degree in WGU, or you are doing this for a project, or you are trying to learn this for a project, or you are learning this for your job, your workplace. Try to finish up the video series, and then if you like this video, kindly like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you once again.